I do want to ask you about a separate issue, and that is that the House Speaker reportedly is working on stripping in vitro fertilization coverage from active duty service members. Now, you wrote President Trump and you gave him an annotated letter urging him to stop Johnson. You warned him that Speaker Johnson wants to become the deadbeat dad of IVF, a nod, of course, to Donald Trump's declaration that he's the father of IVF. You've been really public about your own struggles with infertility. I know this is personal to you.
Well, it is. It's also personal to me because I saw so many of my comrades who were recovering at Walter Reed and other military medical centers who lost their fertility as a result of their military service. And I also, having worked in veterans issues for a long time, know that veterans suffer from much higher rates of infertility than the average population. And many women in the military would like to freeze their eggs prior to being deployed to a combat zone. By the way, Dana, this passed unanimously out of the House Armed Services Committee last year. It passed by a roll call vote out of the Senate committee. This year, it passed again out of the House, out of the Senate committee. The committees in both chambers support this. There's nobody opposing this other than Speaker Johnson and his religious views. Because if you believe that a fertilized egg is a human being, has personhood, then some of the processes within IVF is considered murder. And so he's stripping away something that a bipartisan groups in Congress has said, you know what? We want our military men and women and their families to be able to have access to IVF. And by the way, the president of the United States said, and he promised on the campaign trail to make IVF available to all Americans. And I can't think of a better place to make it available than the men and women who wear the uniform of this great nation.